You're watching MTG Rocks. This is Jake Vyper about to play another Planeswalker heavy standard deck. This is called Esper Superfriends. We've done Jeskai and Bant before, but we're doing Esper now, blue, white, black, and we've got 19 Planeswalkers in the main deck here. Not as much as this Jeskai Superfriends one, but still a good amount. We got 4 copies of Narset, 2 copies of Dovin, 4 copies of the new Teferi. This Teferi is good with our sorcery spells. We can play them at instant speed. We can Thought Erasure at instant speed, or Kaya's Wrath at instant speed, or even Elderspell. We main deck 2 copies of these because of all the Planeswalker decks floating around in the meta right now. So it doesn't hurt to main deck them. Sometimes it could be dead against certain decks that are not Planeswalker heavy, but it's worth main decking nowadays. We got Cast Down and Moment of Craving as our removals, and we got 3 copies of Kasmina, 4 copies of Kaya's Wrath, which we can play at instant speed thanks to Teferi. We got 3 copies of Oath of Kaya, which can also target Planeswalkers. And Teferi, 4 copies of course, gains this card advantage. And 1 copy of Liliana, Dreadhorde General, and 1 copy of Ugin. We also have pretty much the standard Esper mana base. And in the sideboard, we got 1 more copy of Elderspell. And we have Yawgmoth's Vile Offering against Planeswalker decks. And because we have a lot of Planeswalkers in the deck, we can easily play this card. It requires a legendary permanent, but with all our Planeswalker decks, we can destroy an opposing Planeswalker and bring back our own Planeswalker. So it gains us a lot of advantage. We also run 2 copies of Enter the God Eternals against creature decks, 2 copies of Command the Dreadhorde to bring back our Planeswalkers, and a good amount of cards against Control, like Spell Pierce, Duress, and Dovin's Veto. And against creature decks, we got Moment of Craving and Cry of the Carnarium. So let's test it out in best of 1 and see how we do. So we're gonna play some best of 1 matches. Playing against Flaky. If you haven't seen the Bant Super Friends and the Jeskai Super Friends decks in their channel, check them out. Let's see if this one is better. So we don't have a blue source. We only got a Godless Shrine and Isolated Chapel. But I think we'll keep this. At least we can cast down on turn 2. Looks like we're playing against Mono Red here. This is the kind of match where we don't want to draw an Elderspell because they probably don't run Planeswalkers. They might run Chandra, but I doubt it. Might play Steamkin after attacks. Then we can just cast that down. Then Oath of Kaya next turn. Okay, see, now Elderspell is kind of dead here. I guess we can cast down later, but I don't think that's worth casting down. He might just burn me with Lightning Strike here. Well, at least we can gain life from Oath of Kaya. Sure. I hope he plays a Steamkin or any creature that we can kill. Shock. He might go light up the stage. Okay, Lava Runner, which we can cast down. We'll cast that down, the Lava Runner. They will probably Oath of Kaya that one, so we can gain some life as well. Okay, maybe light up the stage. Skewer the critics. Alright. So we're gonna play like Oath of Kaya, which helps us gain 3 life. And kills. So we need to stabilize and get to play Teferi so we can gain some major card advantage. Okay. Probably go ahead, Kaya's Wrath here. Since we're in that danger zone right now. Okay. Just 1 land so we can play Teferi. Okay, another creature. Just glad he doesn't have Experimental Frenzy. Oh, now he's gonna attack. Probably play another Oath of Kaya here. Okay, or bounce that maybe? Gain... yeah, I'm gonna do that. Great, still no land. At least he can play his burn spells at instant speed. He'll have to play them on his main phase. Now, is he gonna attack Teferi or us? Probably us, because we're down to 8 anyway. And Teferi... Okay, he's gonna attack us, probably. Okay, so we're down to 6. Probably play the burn spell now. Museum tank. Okay, so since we have Teferi, the new Teferi, we can play Kaya's Wrath on instant speed. So we'll do that. So you... yeah, we'll do that. We just need to stabilize so we can play the big Teferi. We got 3 copies of them. He might kill Teferi here. Or us. Probably us, because we only got... Okay, 4 life, sure. Now he's probably gonna activate that. Sure. We have to wait for him to activate it so it becomes a creature, or else he won't die from Kaya's Wrath. Now he's probably gonna attack. And we can Kaya's Wrath instant speed, which is great. Okay, we don't want to shock ourselves, because if he draws a shock, we're kind of dead. So I just hope he doesn't draw a burn spell. Okay. He might have a burn spell already. We'll go ahead and play Ugin to be more proactive and start attacking with the 2/2s. And it provides a blocker as well in case he plays another hasty creature. Okay. So it looks like he has nothing yet. So we need to keep attacking him as much as we can before he gives us 4 damage. I'll go ahead and play the big Teferi here. Maybe I should have played Kasmina first. Tap up to 2 lands. Then we can... Oh, I should have put a stop, then Thought Erasure. Great. We're down to 1 life. I should have Thought Erasure before. Now you just have to give me 1 damage. Great. Hope I can get a Moment of Craving so I can at least gain some life. We need to move quickly. Okay, so we're probably gonna put a stop on... Stop before next turn. Swing here. Kasmina. Discard a card. I don't think we need another Teferi. We'll play that tapped. We've activated all our planeswalkers and untapped 2 lands. Now we can Thought Erasure that. So we can Thought Erasure instant speed thanks to Teferi. And he can't play at instant speed because we have Teferi. Oh great, we failed. I just hope he doesn't draw a burn spell. We should have done that last turn. Okay. We need at least maybe Oath of Kaya to gain some life.
Keep up the pace.
Oh, I can bounce my own Oath of Kaya and then play it again to gain some life. I just realized I could do that. And I have Moment of Craving, which is great. We'll just discard an Elderspell. I don't think he has Chandra. We'll play this tapped, and we're gonna play this one. Return our own Oath of Kaya. Play Oath of Kaya, gain some life. So Oath of Kaya helps in gain some life. Attack. Great, I think we got this because we're gonna Thought Erasure him again. All right, yeah, we're at 4 life, so we're safe. And oh, we can't because we didn't +1 Teferi. Never mind. Even if it has burn spell, we can just Moment of Craving. Probably best the Moment of Craving now. Wait, we're gonna Moment of Craving on a tap one, so we can gain some life. Woohoo! That's close. That's 5 damage right there. Glad I Moment of Craving. That was close. We're down to 1 life. Yes! Beat Mono Red. That was really close. Alright, let's see. Now, I'm not sure about main decking Elderspell because we're still playing against a lot of red decks, especially in Diamond Rank. So this deck's probably better in best of 3, so I might do another video where I play a best of 3 match to test the sideboard. So we're playing against Zach McCracken. Okay, got a Thought Erasure, then Teferi, then we can... No, we can't Kaya's Route unless you get a second source of white. We'll keep this. Play Watery Tap. Maybe I should have played Hallowed Tap. Okay, Llanowar Elf. We're gonna play Drowned Catacomb and go Thought Erasure. Okay, wow, so this is a mass manipulation deck. It's focused on controlling my permanents, so I have to be careful. He can also control my planeswalkers. If you haven't seen this deck, Brian McCormick in our channel actually made a video featuring this deck. So check that out if you haven't seen it yet. So here, he needs a lot of mana for mass manipulation. I think Hydra Craze is the best pick here, but if he ends up, yeah, I think we'll be able to deal with that. Teferi, do we need Teferi on top? Yeah, we'll put Teferi on top. Now I'm afraid to play permanents. Maybe I should have gotten rid of a Krasis. But Teferi's so bad against Krasis, because if I bring back the Krasis, he can just do its effect again. I guess we can play Teferi Time Raveler and bounce Llanowar. That will slow him down a bit. So he's playing these Mana Dork, so he can play his bigger control spells faster. Okay, so we can Oath of Kaya that one. +1 first. Oath of Kaya. The next turn we can play the big Teferi. You need 6 mana to at least control 1 permanent. Okay, we got Dovin will help tax his sorcery spell, so that will help.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Go ahead, play Teferi here. Big Teferi. Draw a card. You got little Teferi. Tap up to 2 lands. So we have Kai's Rat. We can play at instant speed if we need to. Okay, we got Elderspell, just in case he controls our Planeswalker. So he just needs one more land to control at least one of our Planeswalkers. But I think we're gonna play Dovin. That way it prevents him from doing that, because Dovin says artifact, instant, and sorcery spells. You cost 1 more to play.
No time for a break.
So unlike Esper Control, this doesn't run counter spells really. So that's kind of the worst part of this deck compared to Esper Control, because Esper Control runs more counter spell, but we run more proactive cards, so that helps. We're gonna play Dovin.
On your impending failure.
And nothing, do nothing. So we'll untap 2 here. Alright, so we can... He'll need to pay 7 now to 7 mana to control one of our permanents. Okay. So just in case he controls multiple of our permanents, we got the Elderspell here that will do the job. I guess we could bounce that again. Great, we got Ugin. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and bounce this to prevent him from getting extra mana. Play that. We'll draw a card.
Skip to the good part.
Got Kai's Wrath. We also have Ugin. But the dangerous part though is if he plays a land and controls Ugin, he can kill one other Planeswalker. So that's the dangerous part. And he'll probably kill the big Teferi. Can probably play Narset for now. And then if he controls one of our Planeswalkers, we can just play Ugin and kill it instead of using Elderspell. Okay, Thought Erasure helps. At least that will get rid of one of the mass manipulations. Okay, got Entrancing Melody, which targets creatures. So we're safe from that. So it's rather get rid of the mass manipulation here. Yeah, I think we're fine right now. We'll just untap 2. We need to make sure we got double black so we can cast... No! Never mind. Great. So this is great against mass manipulation decks, because Entrancing Melody is kind of dead unless we play a creature. So yeah, so that's our second win. A second best of 1 win. Let's play maybe 3 more. See how this deck does. So looks like Elderspell is really useful as a main deck card, because of all these Planeswalker focus decks or ways to steal them, we can just cast them. And in best of 3, we can just board them out if our opponents are not playing Planeswalkers. Okay, so we don't have a source of black. This might be a problem. Might just mulligan this one. Okay, that's better. At least we have a source of black. We can go Moment of Craving if we're playing against red. Hopefully we don't miss a land drop. Well, at least we get to mulligan this time. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. We'll mulligan. Rather get a land so we can play Dovin or Teferi by turn 3. Playing against Vey. Okay, well, we're gonna play this one tap first. Okay, Gruul maybe? Gruul? Might worth paying 2 life for, just the way we can Moment of Craving creature if he plays a creature. Okay. And we don't want to bounce that with Teferi because he can just explore again. Okay, maybe it's a gate deck. Gruul Gate. Moment of Craving that one. Land, please. I need a land. At least that helps. 2 Elderspells. Those are only 2 copies of Elderspells. It's so unlucky that we got them. We can deal with a Branchwalker, but it's hard to deal with a Phoenix. We don't really care about the 2 spells, so I'm gonna get rid of the Phoenix here and put Oath of Kaya in the graveyard because we do need land desperately. So he's probably gonna play another Branchwalker here. Okay, another. Great. So we got our 3rd land. Question here is, do we want to play Dovin or Teferi first? If we play Teferi, bounce that, he can explore again, and he can shock our Teferi and kill it. So it's probably safer to play Dovin right now. It also taxes his spells. I just hope that he plays like a Domri Raid, so we can make use of this Elderspell. It's just a dead card right now. Like, I guess that's the risk of playing this main deck. Not all decks you play against will have Planeswalkers. Okay, so we can probably Oath of Kaya this one. Yeah, we'll go and do that because he might do his trick with that one. Oath of Kaya, killing that. Then prevent that damage.
There are many who have turned weakness into a virtue.
So great, he's got a shock, so we can only use Dovin one more time this time. Adonis Klein, great. Okay, at least he used his shock already. That was dumb, why would he do that? We can go and bounce Branchwalker. But the bad thing about this, he gets to explore again. That will draw us a card. Then we can play... Can we play Kaya's Wrath? Yes, we can. We have double white. It's fine. We can play Kaya's Wrath instant speed if we +1 Teferi later. So I think we were probably a bit safe. I just hope he doesn't have like that red-green hasty creature. Something tells me that he might be running Ronas in this deck, at least 1 or 2 copies. He's got Jade Light Ranger on top. We might wait for him to play Jade Light, then we can play Kaya's Wrath. Now we can get more value. Okay, that kills Dovin.
Go ahead and glow.
Maybe he should have killed the fairy here. Ah, great. We don't have a 5th land. But we can Kaya's Wrath. The bad thing though is that he's probably gonna attack the fairy first. Do I let the fairy die by Kaya's Wrathing now? Or do I Kaya's Wrath now and protect the fairy? Or do I let Teferi die and Kaya's Wrath when he plays Jade Light? It's probably best to wait and just let Teferi die. Because it's probably gonna die anyways. And it's rather go 2 for 1 here. Or 2 for 2 because Teferi's gonna die.
This is hard as my word.
So we can still play Kaya's Wrath at instant speed. This is the great thing about the fairy. Another Branch Walker. Domri's Ambush. Domri's Ambush is good against Planeswalkers. I thought it's just a fight card. Wait, we did play Kaisra? Guess I forgot. Okay, we'll play Teferi next turn. I just hope he doesn't play a creature. Please not a creature. Okay, gate. So it's a gate deck. He might have Rams here. Okay, no, it's not a... Is it a gate deck? No, he doesn't have gates. No, never mind. It's not a gate deck then. So play Teferi first. Draw a card. I hope he doesn't draw a creature, because he will use that against us. Yeah, we... Okay. No creature, good. Keep going +1.
No time for a break.
Okay, little Teferi. Go play Narset. I guess we can get a cast down. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and play Teferi here. Because we're gonna tap 2 anyway. Just hope he doesn't play Rekindling. Okay, what does he have? So this is like a Temur with Hadana's Climb. Oh, wow. Alright, that's our 3rd win with this deck. Looks like this deck is pretty consistent, even though we got some dead spells in the hand. So, we'll play a couple more, see how we do. 3 wins, 0 losses. Esper Superfriends. Looks like this is more consistent than Bant Superfriends. Or Jeskai Superfriends is also consistent. But I think this one is more... I think it's better against other Planeswalker decks. So if you haven't seen the other 2 Super Friends decks recently, check them out on our channel. Okay, we got Cast Down, Moment of Craving, and Kasmina. We're gonna keep this. Temple Garden. We'll play Godless Shrine. I like his styles. Oh, Bant midrange. Okay. We can Moment of Craving that one. Probably do it now, maybe? Yeah, I'll wait. So he needs blue mana for that. Okay, this is not Bant midrange. This is probably 4 color Planeswalker. We're good. Moment of Craving that. So this is like some kind of mid-range kind of so our elder spells will work against this deck, but we haven't drawn them. We only draw them against decks that are useless against them. That are useless. That makes them useless. Alright, so what you gotta do? Got 4 lands. I expect him to have more Planeswalkers in this deck. Maybe an Ajani. Or maybe a Vraska? No Vraska. Okay, so we can't cast down because of Teferi. We can't play instant speed spell. And he's got Tamiyo. So right now, I think it's better to play it's probably better to play Cast Down and Thought Erasure rather than Kasmina, because he can bounce the Kasmina creature token and then swing Kasmina, and Kasmina will die anyway. So right now, I think I am going to go Thought Erasure. Okay, got Command the Dreadhorde. Looks like, okay, this is a 4-color Command the Dreadhorde deck. If you haven't seen our video on this one, Brian did a video for this. So check that out if you haven't seen. Tamiyo is going to bring that back anyway, so this is tough. And he won't be able to play Command the Dreadhorde until later. So maybe it's best to get rid of Tamiyo. Guess I put Narset on top. Okay, so Command the Dreadhorde is gonna be a pain. And he can play it next turn as well. Maybe I should have killed that one instead. Okay, now he can play Command the Dreadhorde next turn.
I got it.
Okay, Benchwalker. Overgrown. So, we really need to draw Elderspell. I'm gonna go and play Narset here. We have to dig for an Elderspell. Teferi won't do much. I think I'll get a cast down here. Then play cast down to protect Narset. Maybe you can find a dig for an Elderspell next turn. Because he's probably gonna bring back a bunch of Planeswalkers. Probably bring back some creatures and Tamiyo here. Oh wow. With Wild Growth Walker, okay. With Wild Growth Walker, he'll be able to gain life that he'll lose from Dreadhorde. So that's a good combination. Every time he explores, he gains 3 life. And those explore creatures will return. So maybe we do need some Kaya's Wrath to wipe those creatures. Okay, so if we play Dovin, he'll still be able to play Dreadhorde in Invasion because he has another land. So might get another Narset. Try to dig for an answer. Okay, great. We have Elderspell and we have Ugin. But in this case, I think Elderspell is the best. We can kill Teferi and Tamiyo. But the problem is that he'll also have a good amount of creatures on the field. So we do need Kaya's Wrath. And hopefully maybe we can draw that next turn. Okay, so I guess he's at 24 life, so he can probably play most of these cards. A Tamiyo, a probably all of them, because he's got Wild Growth Walker, which will gain him a lot of life. So in graveyard, so he can bring back my own Narset as well. So that's why Command the Dreadhorde is pretty good right now. We sideboard in this deck, but we're not playing best of 3. Okay, bring back all those. Why did he bring back Tamiyo? Massacre Girl. He's gonna gain a bunch of life here thanks to Wild Growth Walker. So we do need Kaya's Wrath. Wow, look at that combo. Synergy, whatever you call it. And he's got Teferi.
That's more like it.
And he's probably gonna attack Narset here. Okay. So we do need Kaya's Wrath.
I have reached my limit.
No Kaya's Wrath, sadly. So we're probably gonna die here. I mean, we can provide one blocker, but that's it. Then we can go... discard that. Play Elderspell. Submit to... Okay, so we can block the big creature here, but we'll still take 7, 10, 30. So we'll still, I think that's game. We just didn't get a Kai's Wrath against those. So I guess Dreadhorde Invasion beats this deck, at least in the game 1. And he's got Teferi. It's game. Good game. So that's our first loss with this deck. We'll play one more, see how we do. So it's 3-1. Lost against Dreadhorde. He just Dreadhorde that Dreadhorde spell's pretty good. Not invasion, sorry. Alright, so game 5, 3-1 so far. We're going against Nide Haubaba. Nide Haubaba. Wonder what's the story behind that. Okay, so we got a couple of Thought Erasures, Dovin in our set, and we got a good amount of lands. I think we're gonna keep this. Okay, is he thinking about mulliganing? Okay, good. So we're gonna go tap, then Thought Erasure, then maybe Narset or Dovin. Turn 1, Llanowar. Maybe there's another mass manipulation deck. Okay, go with Thought Erasure, Surveil. Okay, Wild Growth Walker is... gotta get rid of that. I think I will... yeah, put it on top. Might need it. Probably play Branch Walker. Oh, Vivian. Now you can play his creature's instant speed. And we don't know what he exiled. I'll go ahead and go Narset. Okay, Oath of Kaya is good because it can target Vivian. So we'll probably play Oath of Kaya to hit Vivian because we don't want him to flash creatures. So this looks like it's a bent flash deck. Probably runs 4 Vivian here, so even if we kill this, he might have another copy soon.
I've seen puppies whine less than you.
Okay, so you can still flash a creature after we play Oath of Kaya here. I just hope he doesn't have Frilled Mystic.
This is overwhelming.
Okay, looks like he doesn't have Frilled Mystic. Go ahead and play that, then play Oath of Kaya, targeting Vivian. What? Shall I? Wow. Nice. And we can target Shalai with a cast down. So next turn, we'll probably go Thought Erasure, then kill Shalai. Oh wait, kill Shalai first. Because I can't target him with Thought Erasure. Wow. Jade Light. So we're gonna go cast down. Wait. Why can't I play it? Huh? Why can't I play a cast down? I can't target a Shalai. Why? You play and other creatures, so I can target Shalai. Oh, it's non-legendary. Forget it. I forgot. It's non-legendary. Crap. Non-legendary. I forgot that's legendary. So cast down says target non-legendary creature.
Wait, you think nature is kind?
Now we really need Kai's Wrath. Okay. Shalai is so great in this shell. I noticed all of the rare planeswalkers in War of the Spark, they're pretty good. They're all playable. Teferi, Vivian, who else? Narset, well, that's uncommon. Even the uncommon planeswalkers are good. Dovin, Narset, and the new Nissa. Okay. It's probably gonna attack Dovin here. Where's Kai's Wrath? We never draw Kai's Wrath. Come on, we need Kai's Wrath. No Kai's Wrath. Why didn't he attack? Okay, that's weird. Maybe. Okay, what's going on? Maybe he took a quick bathroom break. Okay, something must have happened on his end. Great. We have a cast down, but we can't use cast down against Shalai, and we can't use cast down on the other creatures because of Shalai.
Contrasts. I'm excellent and you're well, not.
So let's not forget, Shalai also has a second ability that could pump up all his creatures. So if he has 6 mana, he can go put a +1/+1 counter on all his creatures. So maybe Shalai would work well in some kind of proliferate deck. Okay, what is going on? Did you get disconnected or something? Alright, what is going on? Please play something. You're winning this. You're beating me with Shalai and Vivian and your other creatures. Let's play this game. No! I don't know. I feel like I don't deserve that win. But regardless, it was fun playing this deck and it was fun getting to know other decks like that one. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe in our channel if you haven't yet, and check out our other videos. And I'll probably do another video, best of 3 with this deck or the Niv Mizzet deck, the 5-color one. So check those out soon. Thanks for watching, guys.